Now that is the definition of forcing a smile on your face. Greetings one and all, this is Lloyd Brown. Welcome social media family to my vlog. And today, as part of the 2018 year of the producer series, I am going to feature my personal recommendations for a specific piece of equipment. But before I even go into that, if I look slightly the worse for wear, if I look kind of bedraggled facial wise, it's simply because I haven't slept. I haven't slept for, it's 24 hours now, because I've been having what is known as a bad digital day, a bad internet digital day. And we all have them. We all have them because there are times when you go into your computer and it crashes, and programs that you install crashes, they won't open up, and you just gotta use what my late dearly departed friend DJ Flyer, who was a computer geek, use the process of elimination in finding out, A, does the computer work properly? B, does it have the firewall? Does it have its antivirus software in it? Does programs open up with it or without it? And what have you. And not only the process of elimination, but also the undo button. Be safe with the undo button. You can always undo a command, and that's what I live by. But it's taken me 24 hours to actually download a piece of software and install it. I tried to install it on my laptop, it wouldn't have it. I tried to install it and download it on my main computer. It took me half the night to do, but I'm glad to say that it's installed in there. And the program is Hallion Sonic, made by Steinberg, the people who make Cubase. Now, this kind of surprised me because back in the day when you buy programs, right? When you buy certain programs, they come in a man-sized box like this, right? With man-sized instruction panels like this, you know? The size of this, you can only use this to break a Yorkie bar, you know what I'm saying? And then you have like the CD of the program. Then you have the e-licenser key to combat counterfeit, fraudulent copies of the software. You get all of that in a box, and you know you got a program for the amount of money you paid for it. I paid £200 for this, ladies and gentlemen. Hallion Sonic 3, the latest in the Hallion Sonic series, made by Steinberg, who makes Cubase. And what do you get in this? A piece of paper with the download access code. And as you can see, I've got the paper the other way around. You think of me stupid? Yo. Now, I am not condoning software piracy, but it's obvious that there are people that utilize the services of people that knows a man, that knows a man, that knows a man, and that's all well and good. However, I can't afford to have viruses on my computer where my whole computer gets mashed up, you know what I mean, and it's not working again. That would really drive me nuts. So I like to buy my software, and if I know a brethren that's got a software that it's legal and I can get a copy of his, then yeah, I'll do that. But for the most part, I like to buy my original copies. Imagine £200 for this. Anyway, today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about an essential piece of equipment that you're gonna need. I did do a video for this yesterday, and as part of my bad internet digital day, the video would not render. So I am doing this video fresh. And the equipment that we're going to be talking about is audio interfaces. Now, you remember me giving a description as to what audio interfaces do, what they contain, what their role is in the whole music production thing. And it's more or less the hub. It's the hub of the equipment. If you don't have it, you can't do anything. You need it to do what it needs to do, to take the information from your vocals, from your instrument line in, to go through that and into your computer so the computer can record it and retain it, and you can do all kinds of stuff to it as you wish, right? So you need that. Can't sugarcoat it. You're gonna have to take money and buy one of them thing there. So for me, I want to give you a selection of audio interfaces from the low budget, mid-range, and high end for what you need to basically do. Now, I'm going to put the links in the description below. You're not going to have no visual description of these things because that's what I tried to do in the last video and it wouldn't render. So I'm not taking a chance today. I've got things to do. But the first one that I'm going to recommend to you, it is the BEHRINGER U-PHORIA UM2 USB audio interface. And it basically contains one mic in, one line in, one instrument input, and a headphone input. And it contains phantom power, which is standard on most, well, in fact, on all audio interfaces. So it basically charges up the power that it needs to put your live instrument through. Okay, so it basically has volume controls for all of those. So with all of the audio interfaces I'm going to describe to you, it has all of those things as standard. But this one from BEHRINGER costs £27 and it's from gearformusic.com. Now gearformusic.com, I'm not affiliated with them. They don't give me nothing for free to promote or what have you, but I do like the site. The reason why I like the site is that they buy their stuff in absolute bulk, wholesale, trailer load of things. They buy their stuff from a massive standpoint, and they save money with that, and then they pass on the savings to the consumer. So I'm going to basically put a link for this item in gearformusic.com. Okay, so it retails at £27. Now, next up in the budget, we have the Zoom U22 USB audio interface. Now, this is something that I prepared earlier. Here it is, right here. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I have bought one. The reason why I bought this one is because I absolutely love Zoom's products. But before I go into that any deeper, I love Zoom products so much, and my first introduction to Zoom was with this piece of equipment. It is the Zoom Handy Recorder H4n Mark 1. These are now obsolete now, where you can get the upgraded version, which is the H4n Pro, but it's the same thing but with slight improvements to the build of the machine. Now this thing is a 4-track recorder. It is a mini studio in the palm of your hand, ladies and gentlemen. It has 4 inputs. This is one input here where they have X and Y microphones, where you can actually turn the microphones from a spectrum of 90 degrees to 120 degrees of space that you can record in the audio. I'm trying to kind of visually give you an example, but I don't want to drop the thing. But that's one mic input. There's another mic input there, and there's 2 mic inputs here. And the good thing about this is that you can record in stereo and you can record in multi-track as well. It has a device for your SD card you can put in there, and it's a great bit of kit. I use this to record my rehearsals with this. Absolutely crystal clear quality. Also, I bought some accessories. I bought a remote for that, so I don't have to be going all up into the equipment and be touching it and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I digress. I'm just showing you how much I love Zoom's products. And here is the audio interface in question. Here it is. It's nice and light. Nice and light. I bought this so I can basically move around with this with my laptop, because the other 2 interfaces I've got right there, I want them to be hardwired to my old Rhythmworks studio and my new Rhythmworks studio. I don't want to be taking any of those and moving around with it. But this serves the same purpose. Here's the output to the monitors. Here is the USB socket, and you can actually use a Samsung phone charger to power up the thing. And also you can use batteries as well. So it is very, very functional indeed. There you got the XLR input there, and you have headphone jack input and a line input as well. And these retail for $39.99, square 40 squid, and it's available in gearformusic.com. I think that's the lowest price you can basically get it for. Right, so I'm going to move up a notch into a mid, well, I say a mid range, but it's kind of mid to high end range. And this piece of equipment, when I mention the name Focusrite, it might not mean nothing to you, but to a lot of professionals, it is the industry standard. It is one of the most highly rated brands in terms of audio interfaces, that it is more or less their go-to in their recording needs, as it were. So mid to high end is the Focusrite Scarlett Solo 2nd generation USB audio interface, which comes with Pro Tools included, which I gather it is Pro Tools Lite of some kind, because they're not going to give you the whole Pro Tools thing, you know what I mean? Because that costs like around £300 to begin with, or I might be wrong. But anyway, oh, the student, no, sorry, no, I apologize. So I was looking at something else. Yeah, so it's the Scarlett Solo 2nd generation USB audio interface with Pro Tools Lite, I would imagine. And that retails at £86, and it's actually Amazon's choice of audio interfaces. So it comes highly recommended. Has 113 customer reviews, 93 answered questions. So they've been asking some thorough things in relation to this product. And also, if you want the top end, you can get the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 2nd generation USB audio interface with Pro Tools again. Now, this one retails at £113, but the difference between the two is the fact that it has 2 inputs and 2 outputs as well, and it's just an extension, just a broader extension from the Scarlett Solo. I can't really say anything more than that. It does what it needs to do, and Focusrite is a trusted company for your audio interface needs. Sorry I can't give you no visuals on the video, but I don't want to chance putting overlaps and stuff like that, and then, you know, with a 15-minute video taking me 4 hours to render, and then on the 3.5 hour there's an error. I don't want to go through that crapola today. So I'm going to put all the links in the description below, and you can look at it at your own leisure. But those would be the 4 I would personally recommend. And obviously I have I have this one, the Zoom U22. So I'm not just gonna have this for show, like I've been sponsored by Zoom. I paid money for this, do you know what I'm saying? So this will be utilized with my Rhythmworks mobile studio. Okay, so the choice is yours and the selection are there. So it's with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bid you guys adieu for now. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thanks for stopping by. And I want to thank each and everyone that's given me some positive feedback, positive full encouragement, full endorsement to the thing. Thank you very much. Your viewership and your comments and ratings and likes and subscriptions are totally appreciated. Love, bless. Okay, so it's with that, I'm going to bid you guys adieu. And as always, you don't know the coup. People, please abstain from foolishness wherever possible. And until I catch you on the next one, stay blessed. My God.